Assalamu alaikum everyone, and welcome to our first lecture in physics. Before we dive deep into the world of forces and motion, let's take a step back. Remember in your earlier classes, you studied something called general science, but have you ever stopped to think, what exactly is science? Simply put, science is the knowledge we gain through observation and experimentation. For thousands of years, humans have gazed at the stars, wondered about the rain, and marveled at fire, always asking why and how. This organized, systematic way of seeking answers to our questions is the very heart of science. It might surprise you to know that until the 18th century, all of science was studied under a single subject called natural philosophy. But as our knowledge expanded, we had to divide it. This led to two major streams: biological sciences, which is the study of all living things, and physical sciences, which deals with the non-living world. And guess what? Physics is the undisputed king of the physical sciences. So, what is the official definition of physics? Physics is the branch of science that studies matter, energy, and the relationship between them. Let's break that down. Think of matter as all the stuff in the universe, like a car. Energy is what makes that stuff do things, like move or change. So, the fuel or the heat that makes the car go? That's energy. Physics is the study of how that fuel actually makes the car move. It's the how and why behind everything. In the world of physics, we're really interested in things we can measure. We call these physical quantities. A physical quantity is anything that can be measured, either directly or indirectly, using some kind of tool or instrument. Now, for something to be a physical quantity, it needs two things. This is crucial. It must have a numerical value, or a magnitude, and a unit. For example, if I tell you my height is 150, that doesn't really mean anything, does it? 150 what? But if I say my height is 150 centimeters, now we're talking. It has a number, 150, and a unit, centimeters. That makes it a physical quantity. Think about your daily life, the length of your desk, the mass of your school bag, the time it takes you to get to school, or the temperature of your morning coffee. These are all physical quantities. On the other hand, we have non-physical quantities. These are things we can't measure with a tool. They're based on feelings and perception. For instance, your happiness when you ace an exam, or how sad you feel when your favorite team loses. You can't say, I'm 5 kilograms happy today, right? So, emotions like happiness, sadness, or anger are not physical quantities because we can't objectively measure them. Now, let's get into something very important, especially for your exams. Physical quantities are split into two main categories: base quantities and derived quantities. First up, base quantities. Think of these as the fundamental building blocks, the absolute foundation of physics. They are the quantities in terms of which all other quantities are expressed. Just like letters create words, the 7 base quantities are used to build derived quantities. They are length, mass, time, electric current, temperature, the intensity of light, and the amount of a substance. That's it. Just 7 fundamental building blocks. Next, we have derived quantities. If base quantities are the letters of our alphabet, then derived quantities are the words we create with them. Derived quantities are those that are expressed using one or more base quantities. Let's take a simple example: area. How do you calculate the area of a square? You multiply its length by its length. Since area is derived from the base quantity of length, it's a derived quantity. Other common examples include volume, speed, force, work, and power. All of these can be broken down into combinations of base quantities. So, to recap, today we've learned what science and physics are all about, and we've distinguished between measurable physical quantities and non-physical ones. We also covered the two crucial types of physical quantities: the 7 fundamental base quantities and the endless derived quantities we can build from them. In our next video, We'll explore the International System of Units, also known as SI units. This is the universal language that scientists all around the globe use to communicate their measurements. But before you go, here's a little challenge for you. Look around your room right now and identify one base quantity and one derived quantity. Drop your answers in the comments below. I'm curious to see what you find. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss our next lecture. See you then.